The third and most important principle of philosophy circles is take a back seat. How do you step back from actively leading the learning all the time and putting knowledge onto children and become a figure in the background, helping them to think better, but making sure it's their thinking and not your own? This principle came about because a few years ago I was on my first day of a level 1 registered course doing traditional philosophy for children with a group of teachers at a rather nice private school, and I knew the head teacher knew lots about philosophy for children already. So I was, if you like, in Ofsted outstanding mode, a bit like the sorts of lessons you teach where every 5 minutes you blow a vuvuzela and the kids all swap places. I was bringing out all the bells and whistles, bringing out all the different ideas about how to facilitate a session. And at the end of this inquiry, where I'd shown off basically, the head teacher said to me, "I think you over-facilitated that. I think you did too much and there wasn't enough space for us." So ever since then, I've made a point of trying to facilitate from outside the circle so that I'm not tempted to be as actively involved, and I have to think first before I open my mouth to join in or to question somebody. So I do less, they do more, and the things I do say are better suggestions that help to move their thinking on rather than pushing my ideas into the discussion. In the training you'll receive, we'll show you lots of different ways of doing that. We group them under go into orbit. That's that simple business of how do you make yourself more physically remote from the inquiry? Do you stand behind them? Do you get the kids lined up facing each other so you're out the way? The principle of scribe, don't script. Rather than pushing your ideas into there, how do you put yourself at the service of the ideas that they've got? And also, how do you use their questions, either through ways of getting them to generate their own questions or how to improve your listening as a facilitator so you spot the opportunities for questions in the statements that they are making.